Hello everyone and welcome back to the first new VR news of 2022. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. It looks like 2022 is starting off with a bang because not only do we have new games, amazing new VR mods, there's also impressive new software and hardware on the way. This includes new haptic gloves from Bhaptics, Apple stepping into the XR arena, and an extremely impressive mixed reality demo from Unity. There are of course links and timestamps in the description, but before we jump in, I just want to mention I have a new clips channel, some Mateo merchandise, and this video is brought to you by Kiwi Design, one of my favorite sites for VR accessories. They just released some brand new Quest 2 hand straps that'll give you that Valve Index feel and allow you to completely let go of the controllers. They also have plenty of other accessories like controller weights for those of you who work out in VR, cable management systems, and my favorite accessory, their super durable and extra comfy Quest 2 Elite strap. There are links down in the description, and don't forget to use discount code Mateo311 for 5% off and to help support this channel. Okay, so let's start this video off with some PCVR games that I really enjoy that are now available on the Oculus Quest via the App Lab. First up is the tower defense title Iron Guard. I recently just started playing this title and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Overall, it's a fairly basic tower defense title with the added nuance of having a spaceship in your hand that you use to help defend against waves of enemies. There's a fair amount of strategy, and in between levels you can pick your upgrades. So if you are looking for a VR tower defense title, you might want to check out Iron Guard, as it's now available for both PCVR and the Quest. Now another PCVR title that just recently made its way onto the App Lab is Z-Race. Z-Race is a truly unique third-person racing title similar to Wipeout. The game features a large array of content creator-based ships, all fully upgradable with unique stats. In Z-Race, you'll hold your ship out in front of you, banking through tight tunnels, avoiding obstacles, and collecting power-ups. Mastering new tracks and upgrading your vehicles can become quite addictive, so I do recommend you look into this game. Speaking of looking into, I need to get my hands on the Shore VR, which is coming to PCVR this Saturday, January 8th. The Shore VR is a first-person, story-driven, Lovecraftian, horror-themed exploration title. You'll find yourself trapped on a mysterious island, and also experiencing the stories of others who found themselves shipwrecked on this same island. You'll also have to solve mind-bending puzzles and avoid monstrous creatures. I'm gonna do my best to get to this game and put a review out. Now another title I'm eager to try out is Requisition VR, which just dropped a new co-op trailer. Requisition is coming to PCVR next month, and it's basically zombie hunting meets Home Alone. In this 4-person co-op title, you'll scavenge through abandoned houses, building weapons and traps from what you find. It's definitely a bit quirky as you'll be killing zombies with nail guns, a mallet made out of a toaster, duct tape, and a plunger, or traps that are initiated by dominoes. While this might not be my style, it does look like a lot of fun, and I definitely have to try it out. Okay, so that covers the new game releases and announcements, but that's not all because we recently got some amazing new flat screen mods. Are you a fan of Resident Evil? Well, now you could jump into Resident Evil 2, 3, 7, and 8 with these new VR mods. Now this is for the recent remake of Resident Evil 2 and 3. For those titles, there is full motion controller support, including physical knife damage and grenade throwing. The mod for RE7 and RE8 are still in development though. You'll have to use a gamepad for Resident Evil 7, and motion controls for Resident Evil 8 are currently in an experimental state. You're also going to want a fairly good PC to run these mods, as they can be quite taxing. Even the Resident Evil 2 and 3 mods aren't perfect just yet, but they're definitely worth checking out for Resident Evil fans. There's a link down in the description to the GitHub page for these mods, and a quick reminder that the Resident Evil titles are currently on sale until January 5th via Steam. Speaking of Steam and mods you need to check out, the Half-Life Alyx Portal mod keeps getting better and better, and now you can finally use that iconic portal gun. Now this is a combination of 2 different mods you can download from the Steam Workshop. The first is Test Chamber 1 and 2 from the box shot, who's recreating the portal maps. And the portal gun was developed with the help of another modder named Adesi. This is some pretty amazing work, but to be honest, this long after the release of Half-Life Alyx, I was expecting much more. This isn't the fault of the mod community, and I will say the BioShock mod is absolutely amazing, but developers don't have a full SDK, and it's not easy for them to create whole new games like we saw with the original Source engine. Now, if you're not interested in mods or modding, well, I have good news for Quest developers, because game sales were absolutely insane this holiday season. The Oculus app is trending as the #1 application for iPhones, and multiple game developers were tweeting about how many players were currently in their title or how amazing their sales have been. Rec Room reached 1 million players quickly after Christmas Day. Gorilla Tag peaked at 26,000 concurrent players. And ultimately, this is just amazing news for VR in general. I know a lot of content creators have been saying VR is becoming mainstream for quite some time now, but now we finally have the stats to back that up. In fact, the Quest 2 sold better than the newest Xbox. So it looks like VR is here to stay. And not only is it here to stay, but it's also going to bring us some amazing new experiences that you can't get anywhere else, like this mixed reality board game experience. This proof of concept demo from Unity Labs shows how we can seamlessly blend the real world and virtual reality into one amazing experience. Unity Slices allows you to see some of the real world via the pass-through feature on the Quest, while other portions of the world are fully virtualized. Making this even more amazing is the fact that you have control over the mixed reality experience. Did you want to keep an eye on your house or your family while you're playing a board game with some friends? Or did you want to be fully immersed? Well, it's up to you. I honestly can't wait to see more of this and other AR projects in the near future. Speaking of XR, it looks like Apple is getting ready to unveil their new headset. If you're not up to date on the Apple HMD rumors, we're currently expecting a $3,000 dual 8K display headset with a myriad of bells and whistles and a focus on augmented reality. It's obviously planned as an enthusiast level device, which won't be mass produced. I'm definitely extremely interested in this device, but I really don't know what to expect. Apple's not known for gaming, which is my #1 use case for VR, and while I'm intrigued for augmented reality, I can't imagine what apps are worth spending $3,000 on hardware. Now, putting the rumors aside, what makes an upcoming launch seem more likely is the fact that Apple has reportedly hired Andrea Schubert. Andrea was Meta's communication director for XR Technologies. Since 2016, Andrea has helped support the launch of the Oculus Rift, Rift S, Oculus Go, Quest, and Quest 2. So it looks like Apple brought in someone with a ton of experience to help launch their new product. I hope this is all true, because I would love to see a new large player in the VR arena. But it looks like a headset is not the only new VR technology headed our way. Bhaptics, the largest name in consumer-based VR haptic devices, has recently announced their tactgloves. These gloves are fully wireless, feature 4 hours of battery life, won't interfere with camera-based hand tracking, feature an actuator on each finger, and come in at $299. Currently, the shortlist of known supported titles includes Unplugged and Hand Physics Lab. Now, I'm actually a huge fan of the Bhaptics X40 tack suit. It definitely increases your overall in-game immersion, but I will say I'm skeptical of these gloves. Now, we will get some additional information this week, as Bhaptics will be at CES, unless the pandemic shuts that place down too. But I am expecting to see some user feedback and to get some more information on the product. It doesn't look like the gloves function as finger tracking, nor do they operate like controllers, and might even make handling a controller feel awkward. I currently don't play any titles that utilize camera-based hand tracking, nor is that commonly used for most VR gamers, so I can't imagine these gloves will sell well. But maybe I'm way off, maybe I'm missing something here, and I guess we'll just have to wait a few days for some more information. What do you guys think about these gloves? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, everybody, that was today's new VR news. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.